Hello. Welcome to the stream. We got fun and games. My friend Lanket is, he should be back in a little bit. He's working on this project called Spiderwave, which is basically just a texture pack mod for the Spider-Man PS2 game. I think he's just doing stuff in the bathroom right now. Can I change this? Yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna look for more backgrounds. Or I have plenty, I just gotta pick one now. Ooh. This one's really cool. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have sources for all of these. But I just got all these off 4chan anyway. Off the wallpaper board. Let's see what others there might be. You got a nice snowy car lot. Some of these aren't exactly cities, some of these are just... Well, this is cities and urban, so there's a bit of houses in there.
But there are also birds occasionally.
How long have you been listening?
I just got back. I'm just shit posting.
Audibly shit posting.
Yeah, dude.
With your mouth, with words.
It's called speaking nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it.
Okay. I think I'll show you the teaser now if you're ready.
I'm just showing random wallpapers off in that I have in my folder. I'm showing them off to the stream. I was like, oh, Spider-Man, let's show off some random like city skyline wallpapers that I have saved. So now I'm just going through them on stream.
I gotta play my modded Sims file soon.
Alright. Let me...
I'm gonna make sure it's... Okay, there we go. Now I can share my screen. Alright. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to screen share Discord. Or... Hold on.
You mean like stream Discord too?
We're gonna do some streamception here of you showing off Spiderwave, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's Lanket streaming to Wolly, who's streaming to the
Twitch.
World. Damn.
How long does the splash get? Did you click outside the window? How long does the splash
I
stay?
paused it.
Oh.
I wasn't sure when you wanted me to hit play.
Well, we're good now, I guess.
Okay. I paused it at like frame 0, so...
The illustrious Frame 0.
Frame 0 sounds like it'd be a good stand name.
Activision Studios, sister company of Blizzard, neither of which I hear have a good track record recently.
Treyarch, the guys that made
the Call of Duty games.
Everyone's favorite Call of Duty, apparently.
Black Ops and Black Ops 2.
And Black Ops 3.
The Black Ops games are just fun. Black Ops 3 was cool because it gave you a bit of that like movement shooter with the, like some of the jetpack abilities. It wasn't quite Advanced Warfare though.
That reminds me, I probably made a really dumb decision, but I pre-ordered Modern Warfare 2.
They're like remaking it. Oh.
Well, it's a reboot. Like they rebooted the franchise a few years ago, and it's like in the new universe.
Webhead, looking good.
Hold on, what file is this? Okay, I'll let you pick. Do you want to pick 54 minutes, an hour 30, or like 2 hours in?
54 minutes, just since to show off as much as we can without like replaying the fucking tutorial over and over again. Where is this?
I don't know. It's definitely somewhere different. We're like an hour behind my last.
Yeah, I mean, like, where's this in the game so far?
I want to say this is chapter 7.
So this is after we met Doc Ock, or me.
Like we met Doc Ock. We met Doc Ock already, but it's like after the introduction. Like we haven't had dinner with him. I stopped here the other day when I was
showing.
All the world
is my dressing room. Hey, Betty. Is Mr. Jameson around?
No.
Pete, he just went in his office and he was fuming that you weren't here. Better go see him.
He was looking for me? Huh. Hi, Mr. Jameson.
What are you doing here? Get down to the sports arena, now!
Huh?
Quentin Beck has publicly challenged Spider-Man to go and prove he's for real. He's broadcasting on TV right now. I want pictures.
At the sports arena. Okay.
I thought making Spiderwave canonically wear lipstick was just like a personality and stylistic choice.
He's a fucking JoJo character. Either that or he's been huffing paint. He totally looks like a fucking JoJo OC.
Hold on, can I get a good shot at Robbie here?
He looks like a fucking Cruelty Squad NPC.
I made him. I gave him like Kakyoin shit, where it's like his eyes, because like that's Kakyoin's glasses.
The Kakyoin sunglasses. You can barely tell.
Yeah,
it just looks like weird
and the
fucking
mark.
goggles.
Ooh, sorry, Pete. No assignments at the moment. Come back later, okay?
Check out some of the NPCs here.
Did you try swapping around some of like the pictures on the newspapers there?
I haven't gotten to those yet. I think that's in the building textures. I think you're closer to them than I am. Speaking of Cruelty Squad, we got a little man right here.
That's like a high quality render from the Twitter of the Cruelty Squad guy.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This, I gotta see.
You probably are gonna remember this one.
Yes, this is. I quoted a line from this.
Monster fucker permit. I think some of them in here are. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Oh boy. This is my favorite room now, and that was like the Wolly ending of the Lanket universe up there too, right?
Team logos up there.
So what is Spiderwave again? Don't he use like beams of light energy or some shit to swing around?
Yeah, it's so in this, because obviously like as a character, he is a Spider-Man ripoff. Do you mind if like we let the cutscene play before I explain?
Bob, what do you think?
Well, Steve, it's a bold
I'm sure you've
move,
seen this
no
cutscene
doubt
enough
about it.
times.
Personally,
Yeah, but it's just
my
loud.
buddy's
It's like the
Spider-Man.
same octave as you.
We'll have to see how it plays out. Here comes Quentin Beck now.
And now.
Also, I want the reveal for Quentin Beck to be nice about what he looks like.
Films as cyborg babysitter and tears of an alien bounty hunter. A man who has worked tirelessly for the entertainment of all mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce that master of film magic and illusion, that expert of the unknown, the one, the only,
Thank you for coming, Spider-Man.
Look very closely at Quentin's face.
I don't like people building a career off bad-mouthing me, Beck. What about that newspaper man,
He's gotten a bit
Jameson?
beaten up.
JJ? He just has a knack for hiring good photographers.
It's Stripe.
Well, Spider-Man, now that you're here, let's get right to it. Your first challenge will be something you're supposedly quite good
Okay, we
at.
can skip this one. So Spiderwave
Heavy
is
Spider-Man.
like, what if
Let's
Spider-Man was also able to possess the aesthetic powers of the vaporwave? It's like, what if we made vaporwave an actual like ability, you know?
That actually does sound a bit cool.
And so he's super sensitive to light. That's why he usually
makes
wears
sense.
neon. Yeah, he's kind of similar to Spider-Man 2099 in that instance. For those that don't know, he has to wear a mask without a visor because of how
Do you
sensitive
like my
his eyes are.
gadgets, Spider-Man? I perfected the technology on the movie sorority deck roll.
One of these days, webhead, I'm gonna get you.
I don't know about your effects, but your education
I didn't do nothing, I swear.
One thing that's like really philosophical about this mission really is that we have a special effects artist trying to disprove the abilities
You
of
beat me up
Spider-Man.
once, isn't that
But
enough?
like most of like his special effects are like so scientifically applied anyways that he pretty much does stuff that
Spider-Man
could be
has
comparable
taken
to
an
Spider-Man
early lead.
anyways.
Clearly, this is one hero
he's still
who
trying to-
knows what it takes to control
He's just
a
trying to
situation.
prove that like either he's better than them.
You're right, Steve.
And I guess
But
that's what
Beck
he means
still
by
has
his
plenty of time.
Spider-Man's a fake,
As the
but then
wise
he'd
man
also
once said, it
have to
ain't
say
over
that
till
he's a
it's
fake as
over.
well.
Yeah, I think they hint at that in the next cutscene, because this is only part 1 of the mission.
Hey, you promised no rough stuff.
I'm better than you, Spider-Man, and today I'm going to prove it.
See, he just outed himself there.
Parents never hugged you, did they?
Spider-Man just like roasts the shit out of this guy though. Like sometimes Beck will say like a nice comment and Spider-Man will just fucking end his career.
I'm remembering the clip from Filthy Frank where it's like, you need to start roasting again.
Last batch of inmates. And
Yeah, it's like, you don't understand.
Once I begin, it starts. And then literally all his roast is like him doing the boy hand.
You beat me up once. Isn't
It's
that enough?
what's really funny is he's from New York, right? So it's really hard to imagine Spider-Man acting like a typical New Yorker until you see all the really overly exaggerated takes in those cosplay. Like you'll see some guy wearing a Spider-Man outfit, but he's wearing Timberlands on it, and he's got a fucking do-rag or a bandana on. You know it's like there's this one clip in particular where one of those guys dressed up like that fights a guy dressed like Jesus,
Go easy on me, Spidey.
and then a guy dressed as Santa Claus gets involved.
Cool, you're really taking it out on the wrong guy.
I kind of lost track of what you were talking about while eating these chips, but yeah.
Exactly.
Man, you just kicked his ass.
It's not that hard.
That's all of them. How about it, Beck?
They should have added like difficulty options to
Spider-Man.
this.
You obviously have more tricks up your sleeve than I expected. Still, this last challenge will prove who is the better man once and for all.
Is that what this is really about, Beck? Proving that you're better than I am?
I don't have to answer that. You're the one being tested here, not me.
Whoa. Sounds like I hit a nerve.
All the like cardboard
Is our
cuts out
last
some people in the
challenge,
background.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen how
All the
well
Lankets
Spider-Man
watching.
can maintain his illusion of heroism. But
You know
now,
the Amazing World of
all his
Gumball?
supposed skills and
That show is like
Yeah.
so
abilities will be
uncanny.
put to the
I don't know how
ultimate
like people
test
watch
in
it.
a one-on-one challenge against
Muhammad
you.
actually really likes that show.
Spider-Man.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like the fact that like there's so many blended styles and like the butt of almost every other joke is that like the thing they like tease the thing of like what you expect to happen, but then
You missed your calling as the playground
doesn't
player,
happen.
Beck.
and that's like every joke and I'm pretty sure they changed up writers at some point because like the humor ended up shifting to where instead of
Psychologists
like
call
being
that
this weird
projection, Beck.
or instead of being a show with like plot structure, it's like stuff just happens until the end in a lot of them now.
Yeah, a lot of meta jokes happen in that show now.
Come out, wherever you are.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like one of the shows where it's like it's structured as if like the shows are supposed to continue between each other, but they never do.
Yeah, I think originally it had a whole episodic progression.
No, originally it just did the thing where it's like every other show was like a skit of the week thing. But like it still does that, but it's just that like the weird direction of it makes it feel like more stuff is supposed to be happening. Like there's being plot points added on, but they just never go anywhere.
No intelligent person would put up with these tests.
Did you hear that, folks? Spider-Man admits that he's stupid. You heard him.
It's like they forgot you can just crawl along the wall here.
Yeah, it's... yeah, there's... a lot of these are really easy when you realize you can just crawl.
It's like the puzzle designers were like, yeah, we got a cool puzzle here, but like, we kind of forgot. You kind of puzzled yourself into a corner. It's like trying to make a custom Portal map for Portal 2.
Yeah, it's like you think you're super intricate, but then you realize you left a really big opening at the beginning.
Yeah, it's like the player can just like take the cube from the beginning and immediately drop it in without having to do like the elaborate like Rube Goldberg machine you set up for them in the middle. It's like that's what those platforms were. It's like they couldn't not have cover there, because like the whole point of this is you're supposed to hide from.
The only bullshit part is the last part, and to this day I could never get past this mission without getting shot. Like that last section that we're about to hit always knocks me down to at least 2, and you have to be very careful. You're gonna see what I'm referring to, because this isn't a situation you can just crawl out of. Because he's got that gun, and you're pretty much at point blank when you're this close.
Come out, wherever you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it like might be just like a direct ray trace from where he is.
Yep. Oh shit!
A good hit. As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you.
See, he still hits me, but.
Well, I mean, you just tried to cheese it.
Yeah, but even when you don't cheese it, he cheeses the game.
Stick with the movies. It's obvious reality is way too much for you to handle.
You just swap around the textures for like the skip button
Isn't fair.
to like B. Change them to like
That'd be fun.
change them to PlayStation buttons.
Win. He won't win. That smug bug.
He can't win. He won't win. Not after I shift this into maximum overdrive.
So yeah, the stripe texture we made is on his face.
Work, come on, work.
You can barely tell.
Problems with your laser, Beck? I hear there are pills for that now.
Stripe is in the name of a character, not necessarily its stripe pattern.
Yeah, we should.
This was too easy, Beck. I guess I should thank you, though. I really needed some good press for a change. See ya.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair. He shouldn't have won. All the work. The obstacle course, yes, the obstacle course was good. Only electric cannon, the
I'm excited for when we see the Statue of Liberty.
Hey, Beck, what was it like competing with Spider-Man? Is there anything that guy can't do? Beck!
The one NPC who always like glitches out when it comes to like the Z values of the camera.
I swear it's an issue only on the GameCube edition. It does. I don't think it exists on any other copy.
I don't. That's what's so weird about it is like I don't think an issue like that exists in any other video game.
Hopefully that's the last I'll hear from Beck.
So let's swing around for a bit, see what missions we can do. Is there any questions so far that you might have or someone in chat might have?
Yeah, do we have any questions? No.
Okay, how about yourself?
Come on!
I was just gonna say, can we get a look at whatever
Hi, my name is Spider-Man, and I'll be your superhero today.
Spider-Girl's or She-Venom's doing over there?
An armored car down the street is
She-Venom's
just
eating.
a burger.
She's eating a giant Big Mac.
You really think you're going to win?
It might be the impossible
It sure looks
offer.
that way, don't it? Leave it to me.
Spider wave, save my shit.
You're in for it now.
Shut the fuck up. I'm saving shit up.
Paid up.
I love games with juggling mechanics.
You better not get pizza delivered this way. Look out! Ooh. Oh, man.
Put the balloons, man.
Remember that one scene from Despicable Me?
There's a lot of scenes in Despicable Me. There was enough to make a movie.
I meant the scene where it's like he pops the balloon to like.
Oh yeah, like at the beginning.
I imagine Spiderwave doing that every time like saves a balloon for someone.
Oh, I can't do it.
He like brings it back to them and he immediately pops it in their face.
Try not to run into my fist with your face. Oh, man. Which of you geniuses came up with this plan?
What's the scene where like Doc Ock figures out that it's Peter Parker? That's in this, right?
That's at the end.
That's for me or you?
Oh.
Yeah, because like in the movie, it's he doesn't know until like he willingly takes off the mask in front of him after he beat his asshole. But like in the game, he beats the fuck out of Peter when Peter thought he had the upper hand, and it's revealed, oh yeah, actually, like he knocks the mask off in mid-fight, and that's when he's like, what? You've been sabotaging me this whole time! And then he like loses his shit. And that's when the final fight starts. So I don't know what happened with that animation, so...
What, him tumbling out of the bathroom?
How's it going, Robbie?
Yeah.
I don't suppose
There's
you have
probably
any work
input
for me.
buffering between the cutscenes.
Yeah, I do actually. We need the pictures in a hurry. Let me mark your map and you're good to go.
Oh yeah, there's timed photo missions. I don't think I showcased this to you ever. These ones are fun, but they're kind of bullshit.
The gradient coloring on the numbers and the texture. So many gradients everywhere.
Oh, it's a spot. It's a wave. It's a wave of gradients.
Are you sure we still haven't found the skybox textures yet?
Not yet.
I'm not sure how early I plan on going to bed, because like last night I ended up staying up till like 2 in the morning somehow. And I didn't wake up until like at the afternoon.
I can't go too late because I do have work in the morning. My other job. Fuck off, Spider-Man! Or Spiderwave. Let me fucking...
I'm hoping to go to bed at least a little bit earlier, that way I can wake up earlier too, and maybe look more into streaming. Because I found this Godzilla game I was checking out. It's like a creepypasta remake of the Godzilla NES game.
I've heard about that, yeah. It's a little... I think it's like a...
It's like one of the longest gaming creepypastas you'll come across.
Wait, someone actually made the game based off the creepypasta?
Yeah, well, like, at least a bit of a remake. I'm not sure how much it covers. It's not completely faithful, because, like, there's a few extra added things and details to make the game a bit more balanced.
Take your pictures to Jonah, okay?
Got some pictures for the boss?
Bruno.
I hope so. I could use the money.
Good luck.
Imagine coming in here with like 10 seconds left on the clock and you're like, yes, I'm gonna make it, and then you go into the wrong guy, be like, pictures go to J. Jonah Jameson, and it's like, no!
Well, it's against every instinct I have as a journalist.
Of course it's Omni-Man.
And come back when you have some more.
Sucks they couldn't get the real voice actor though.
Sucks that Omni-Man himself couldn't come in the office, man. It's pretty cool.
Is that like his real name?
I didn't mean to do that.
He flattened like a fucking Looney Tune cartoon.
Need something?
Is his name IRL J. Jonah Jameson, or is like that just his acting name as the news producer?
Name is J.K. Simmons.
Really?
Yeah. Just kidding, Simmons. I'm sure that joke hasn't been done. Ever.
Try not to puke, okay?
But yeah, his real name is J.K. Simmons.
I feel kind of lied to. It feels. It
Why?
sounds like. It sounds like one of those names where it's like, oh yeah, of course you've heard it before. But like, you just never know what to relate it to.
Fucking music in this game is amazing.
Here we are. I hope that wasn't too rough a ride.
Thank you, Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
There's like just enough polygons in this game.
It gives off that classic look, but also this was futuristic for its time.
Get it? Thor was an idiot because he didn't aim for the head.
No.
You've seen that photo, right, of like non-CG'd Thanos with the axe in his chest?
Yeah, it's like he's looking at a foam head.
No, it's the chest is made of foam and it has like the axe embedded in it. Meanwhile, his face has like a face tracker rigged up to it. The camera pointed at it, and he's like tiny.
Yeah, but there's like a fake Thanos head above the actor's head too.
I don't remember seeing that.
Oh yeah, it was always goofy to look at.
How the barber looks at your hair when he fucked up your hairline beyond repair. And it's like Thanos looking at Iron Man.
Oh yeah, he's like holding his head like he's a fucking kid. Sweet new mission, Lois. Whoa.
Oh, he's jerking the gherkin.
Okay, that man slowed down time. I gotta stop him. Okay.
The game froze on that. It's like a
It reminds me of that fucking Vine Sauce clip where like it's corrupt. You know the corrupted clip where like Donkey Kong hits Diddy Kong so hard it like just fucking triggers the credits and Diddy's just dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
DK. Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, we're about to see the most cursed texture of Wolly in the game. Wolly has eyes behind his eyes.
I seriously miss the older versions where it was just like a white skin texture with the eyeballs.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be lazy with it. I wanted it to be
But
like...
it looked better. It looked more consistent. Here it's like... I thought this mod was supposed to be more aesthetic over memes.
Ah, Peter.
It's not really a meme. I just tried to line your face with his. It's just I need to color his eyeballs.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know how I would manage without Rosie.
This is the weird, like, expanding ball of energy mission.
Peter, don't let her go.
Not yet.
I digress. Here, let me show you something.
Actually, Dr. Octavius, may I ask you something?
Hmm?
The fusion reactor is brilliant, but how will you control the reaction?
Ah, that is the secret, isn't it?
I'm afraid the lecture will have to be delayed. Dinner is ready.
Ah. Well, I'll explain it over dinner, Peter. Shall we?
Better call Saul.
Octavius' theories are amazing.
You have to press the buttons in order, Peter.
See, Peter, you gotta. You know that game Simon Says.
If I hurry, I can still make it.
The one with the funny colors, Peter. Oh, I don't know, man. Is that safe? Oh, it's completely safe, my friend. Just don't press purple. Ever. No matter what. Oh, but I'm colorblind. Should I make him colorblind? That'd be fucking hilarious.
I'm not sure how you're gonna imply that in lore, other than just like desaturate his eye texture.
Well, no, it's just like you wouldn't know he's colorblind unless he references he's colorblind.
I'm sure we could do it in the dub.
Covered from here.
Yeah, just like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see color. No, literally, I can't see color. He blew up the titty building.
What? Not now.
A few buildings are technically the titty building, because She-Venom is just there.
Looks like interference showed up.
Oh, fuck. That took almost half my health.
There was
like a third of your health.
It's like you have something against me.
These are the same guys that made us late for our class.
Fucking bastards.
Goddamn, let me fucking...
The game is shitting itself.
Oh, I'm gonna shit the game before that shits me.
Oh no, the bit rate.
No, I'm fine, but they're getting away with my diamond.
Spider-Man. Great. Just take off, guys. I'm not late or anything.
I did not know you can do that.
What,
just like hop on the back. Yeah.
If I have to stick around, you guys stopping?
These games are like way better when it comes to like the bashing the tops of cars, whereas like on the other games you always get tossed off 3 or 4 times. And the cars have way more health.
Great. Finally, maybe I can still make it before the end.
You think we'll ever do a sequel to Spiderwave with Ultimate Spiderwave?
We'll probably do... There'll probably be a sequel with Marvel Spiderwave. Like the PC version that's coming out. For those that are unaware, the PS5 remaster is what I'm referring to.
Is there gonna be like a... Is there gonna be like a modding scene for it?
Well, there's
most likely. It's got huge modding potential.
Hey, Jameson?
How do we know? Just because of...
What do you mean? By you asking that question, I know you've never played the game. It is fucking amazing.
Not exactly. What do you care anyway?
I'm excited because that game comes out in like less than a week.
By the way,
next Friday, I
those
think.
Guys you beat up the other day in the art gallery.
I remember.
Well, it turns out there's a whole ring of them. I just happened to find their hideout the other day. I could show you, if you could take a break from the peeping Tom routine, that is.
Sure. I really wasn't spying, you know.
What's with that camera angle?
You're getting a lot better at following me. I think there may be hope for you yet.
Hey, I was just going easy on you before.
I know I said this last time, but like the trail that follows her for players to follow if they get lost is really weird. It looks more like an object that wasn't scaled to the world properly, or like it was a separate object that was manually animated.
Well, yeah.
As she ran along.
Hey, I can be nice.
Because it doesn't look like an actual particle tracer or anything.
You want me?
Come on now. Don't fall behind.
I'm actually really excited for when we get to the Mysterio segment. Because there are a few textures I found that I worked on last night that happened in that area of the level. Shit.
I think someone used a shrink ray on me.
Shit, I lost her. Fuck.
Very funny. Hang on a second, let me
Fuck
catch
off
up.
camera, man.
All those memes where it's like
Take a time like this?
the fastest man on Earth, or the Flash, and then it's like the Flash looks over, and it's like the cameraman.
How far is this place?
Not too far. Just stay with me.
Oh fuck, I just saw my health. This game's gonna be very ruthless.
You're finally here. I was just about to settle in for a little nap. All right, let's go.
We gotta find
Come on,
JoJo-related textures
a little lethargic on me.
for Catwoman because she keeps posing.
Lethargic?
There they are, as advertised.
Get the rest of this stuff in the truck. We gotta get out of here before Spider-Man shows up.
Yes, that's Hank Hill on the right there.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Really?
Spider-Man, he found us.
All right, fellas.
Quick,
Show me the Monet. Hey, Cat.
I mean,
Where'd you learn to fight?
there's a resemblance, but it looks more like the... A lot of people in this look more like the one guy from Ghost in the Shell.
Fuck, I can't get hit one more time or else I'm dead.
Hanging in there, Cat?
Against these chumps?
Hey!
Dead.
This part is like the casual check, and I just failed. A lot of people die on this part their first time playing.
You guys give a volume discount?
You've taken out more dudes than this before.
I know, but it's just because they all have like semi-automatic fucking guns, and guns hurt in this game.
All right, fellas. Show me the Monet.
It's like the first time you play like Arkham Asylum, and it's like, why don't I just run up to the guys and beat the shit out of them? Because like they'll all get alerted at once and just gun you down. And the game is trying to teach you stealth. But I'm guessing there are like predatory runs you could do.
Arkham, yeah, definitely.
The Arkham games are so cool.
I was able to do this one effortlessly last night with no problem.
We should stream the Arkham games at some point.
Oh shit, she died for a second.
You know, we actually make a pretty good team. Cat? She took that statue. I must have sucker tattooed on my forehead.
Like, guess what I'm drinking?
You're drinking Monster?
No, I was gonna do that, but like I can save that for tomorrow. But I got
Mountain Dew.
Spicy mango lemonade from Trader Joe's.
I never would have guessed that.
Cat took that statue right in front of me.
It's like mango lemonade, right? So it's really good, but like it's got spices in it. It tastes like a drink you would have gotten out of Japan. It's
Japan
like,
likes to mix like spice with fizz.
Japan, like a lot of the palettes for like dishes in Japan are like, you can, there's like a complex combination of flavors, but they're all distinct from each other, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're all about combining stuff like sweet and spicy.
I can't believe Cat did that.
Spidey, wait up!
Hey.
The cops are chasing some maniac. Can't you do something?
If you look at her shirt, it says NFT.
If that chase keeps up, someone could get hurt.
Did I just see
better help stop
a
those
cursed
crooks.
image?
You probably did. There's a lot of cursed images in this picture.
I saw Big Mouth Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, it's probably...
That's probably Puffer.
I mean... Puffer didn't draw Big Mouth Family Guy. He drew Big Mouth Lanket. At least his interpretation. He likes to assume I'm really fat. I don't know where he gets that from.
I don't know.
Like I'd like to think that I'm probably one of the skinniest guys in our group. Flaze was obviously the skinniest, but like it was pretty much a close second.
I'd say I'm a skinny guy too, but like I don't know.
Batter up.
I'm like one of those skinny motherfuckers where you can't decide. It's like pick one.
What really fucking sucks is when you're in pictures, it always looks worse than you actually do, you know?
Who says pictures don't lie?
Is that all you've got?
Oh yeah, there was a crossless guy here, yeah. Brian. Go try crossless. Try crossless. Try crossless. Alright, plug is over. Despite this whole video, or part of the stream being a plug.
Despite the stream itself being a current plug for the graphics mod you're working on.
I mean, you're working on it too. So, it's not entirely a self-plug.
It takes a while for VODs to like fully upload to YouTube. Because I tried streaming like 2 or 3 things recently.
You're looking a little down. Girl trouble?
Huh? Something like that.
Parker!
I'm right here, Mr. Jameson.
Don't just stand there with your mouth hanging open. Beck is having a news conference.
Doesn't Omni-Man's logo have like rounding to it?
But didn't Spider-Man...
Yeah, but like...
They were rigged. Get down there.
Polygons.
You just use like the shape drawer tool.
I'm pretty sure the box.
I'm pretty sure there's like a drawing tool with like the rounded edges.
I hate drawing with the fucking rounded tool.
You can just increase the size manually of the corners with like numbers in a text field.
Listen, I just hate using the round tool. I prefer box because I actually know what I'm doing with the box.
There's a vagina joke in here somewhere. I'm trying to think of it.
Jolene represented by Saul Goodman.
Alright, that actually would seem a bit cool to think about. Get there, Lanket, hurry. If you fail this, you're gonna make yourself look like a total embarrassment.
I think that news conference is starting. It's gonna be late.
Oh yeah, the fucking building's on fire. I thought this wood texture would have been something I changed.
A lot of the Mysterio stuff is in buildings and miscellaneous.
How did the fishbowl get stuck on your head?
Wait, the background's different. It's the fucking
I think I had a bowl of
It's Lanket.
It's the CEO of Hentai thing I did.
I'm not going to make it.
That's where it is.
What's with the trash piles?
I'm losing my grip.
Oh.
Be able to escape. Gotta hurry though. Those flying things don't look too friendly.
Shit.
I'm slipping.
Lanket, he's slipping.
He's slipping, Jimmy.
Oh no, he's dripping! I'm not sure where that's from. I heard that in a fucking Jimothy video.
Jimothy?
Jimothy Ross. It's like Seth Zintatch, except a bit more mainstream, I guess. I'm sure there's more intricacy to that, but that's all I can bother to say about it.
They're coming at us again. A hologram?
I did not soil my hands.
It's weird how he's so much bigger now when in the cutscene he was like normal sized.
Yeah, but they do that like weird growth effect, like where they stretch him out, where he grows to way bigger than like he actually. Oh fuck this guy for hiding under there.
You have to see
Here's the thing.
all the reporters.
Realistically, somebody would go in the projection room right now to see what the fuck is happening.
Remember how the totally cool and tubular Spider-Man Far From Home movie portrayed Mysterion as a good guy?
For a bit, they trick the audience. Or
yes,
those
the
that
audience.
Well, aka those that don't know the character. Here's the thing, I really liked his performance. My problem is they killed him! They killed his character off!
Good, there's too many characters in MCU.
I had this really cool, unique idea that I wish they did with him. It would have been completely... It would have been something very out of left field, and it was... The whole thing was like, keep it so that Mysterio would be the good guy the whole movie, and then have the post-credit scene tease that he's the bad guy, and then in the next team-up movie, have him betray everybody. And reveal himself to be the villain. Like, because the actor was great in the role, and I feel like they could have done a lot fucking more with the character. Because, like, this game's portrayal of him is amazing. It's goofy enough, he's just not around long enough.
They don't even find out who Mysterion fully is in this one.
Yeah, you do, at the end.
Who is he?
I don't think I showed you. He's the fucking guy that we fought in the sports arena, that's him.
Oh yeah, because he's a special effects major.
Yeah.
A UFO.
Once you go into the game knowing who Mysterio is, it's very obvious.
It would be kind of a good twist, though.
Oh, it is, and it's played like it's a good gag too, the way they reveal it.
Well,
is the Statue of Liberty replaced with like the Tansao drawing?
It's replaced with something. I don't remember what I replaced it with, but all I know is that Dio's face is on the Statue of Liberty's face.
I know. I think I got one of like the LOD textures. For the Statue of Liberty.
Huh. Giant brain.
Shit, I hate this part, I can never swing. Swing! Yeah, there we go!
It's like that thing knowingly saved you.
Well, those ones are meant to, like, get you off the ground, you know?
Is that also the noise texture, or is that... What is that?
My dad and I, when we first played this game, never got past this part because we never solved the puzzle on how to get to the Statue of Liberty.
That's just wrong.
It sucks how there isn't an easier way to like swing up.
Oh, trust me, in the other games, besides the Spider-Man like PS4, PS5 version, the other games are worse for swinging up.
Like Ultimate Spider-Man?
Ultimate Spider-Man's fucking sucks because it relies on you holding different buttons to climb up your web. I hate the swinging in that game. Shit.
I tried playing it recently with like the stick, and it's like the camera will like swing adjacent to directly behind you instead of where the camera is pointed by default. It's like the camera moves with the swing, so it's like if you're curving around like that, it'll just like continue curving, and you constantly have to like readjust, but like the game thinks like you're a dumb kid and you're gonna continue holding forward.
Whoa.
And it still doesn't work.
What text does that say?
What text?
Oh, never mind. It's gone.
Shit.
Hey, it's up there. You see why? It's all text surrounding the brain.
Why? Why? I think it says, "Why won't you die?"
Oh, there's the JoJo Menacing's up there too. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is that on there?
UFOs?
Oh, I think I did edit
Fortress?
this one.
Give me a break. This guy's watching way too much late night TV.
It's definitely
Is he fighting?
edited.
Now, how do I get back from here? Hey, buddy.
Don't fucking die.
Costume.
That was perfect. That was amazing.
It was
please
perfect, but don't
please take a
fucking
VOD of
die.
that. Please take a VOD of that.
That's gonna. You mean like a clip? I mean, like I
Yes,
could clip. The VOD is like usually like the entire thing just re-uploaded.
Take a clip of that. That's gotta be clipped after. Holy fuck. That was great.
I guess I can find a clip.
I think I edited some of the LOD textures.
Right into the water. Eat shit.
Nothing like a little New York water to clear out the sinuses.
That sounds like the opposite of what it would do.
Nice.
Nice. Is that Puffer's drawing of you?
No, it's a colleague from the school I graduated from this summer.
Yeah.
She's like 1 year behind me, but she's older than me. Usually when it comes to school, what the fuck? I don't remember adding this. This must have been a long fucking time ago.
Does he have a Glock?
Yeah, he's got a gun. Oh wait, no, that's I think that's a switchblade.
It's like a weird Leatherman. Or you mean like a
Anyways,
butterfly
the person who drew that was Jenny. Oh yeah, I'll show you the picture here.
They tried to like. What do you mean lack of evidence? Oh, it's just the same line.
She was dead ass, but like
I can't
they drew
picture
Saul
Jolene
Goodman.
saying dead ass.
I haven't seen Stone Ocean yet.
It's
So,
weird because like Jolene's lawyer in Stone Ocean was just like some Star Wars looking motherfucker with like big ears.
Oh yeah, the surrounding of this might be interesting for you.
Hi. And then there's like cursed text.
I still love you. I still love you. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back. Well, this is where this building is.
Yeah, half the textures I did, I just got really lazy and I did like Microsoft Paint text. Be me. I
This
did
one was
Microsoft
Phoenix, right?
Paint text with like really cryptic, like daunting messages.
So, to continue what I was saying earlier, Jenny, I worked on a game with her and like a few other people. We called it the 75%, and it was, we called it that because our game was very random and it was inspired by Henry Stickmin.
And it kept freezing.
And it was like 75%, it's like 75% of accidental deaths happen in your own home.
So that's why there was like a 1 in 4 chance of like actually finding. Oh yeah, I remember you showed me like that point and click thing.
I think I had you play it way back with Puffer. Like I showed it to you guys when we were still making it.
You were
but
technically
yeah, that's where that drawing
but
is
you had
from.
us picking the options.
But yeah, that's where that drawing is from.
Mysterion.
It's from that game.
Fortress looks just like an apartment.
There's a lot of references to my other work. Basically, I like adding references to older works. The fuck kind of doorknob is that? That's not an edited texture.
That's the bubble again.
Is it the bubble? No fucking way that's the bubble. I'm tired of that fucking bubble.
You can see the.
You're gonna have to explain it.
I found, alright, one of the default textures that was already in like the texture pack was like this weird, menacing, like eyeball-looking bubble thing, and I just ended up copying that in like Paint.net and like pasting it over like 5 other random textures. I was like, the next 5 textures shall now be this fucking bubble thing.
And they happen to be 5 textures used fucking everywhere out of the 2,000.
Fucking everywhere. Because I'm pretty sure like some of them were like reflection textures.
So glad you could drop in. Hey, it's Mysterio, the cliché who walks like a man.
Ah! I swear this lemonade gets spicier as I drink it. Yeah, I think all the spices are at the bottom.
I thought you were an alien.
I think it's because the lemonade's slowly fermenting as well, because it's like fresh squeeze. And they say you gotta refrigerate it, but I've had it like on my desk open all day.
Oh, dude, that's the worst way to drink any kind of lemonade.
One time, like, I left lemonade on my desk over the weekend, and it's like it was like warm, so I went to open up, and it was like.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
It was like fizzy.
Okay, Mr. Hoppenhack.
And I was like, yeah, that's definitely fermented.
You guys are such a nuisance. This is the part where you fall down.
Spider-Man, please come inside and discover the horrors that await you.
Double-sided eyeball.
Look at this place. Let me guess, you're trying to make the cover of Super.
Wait, there's an edited texture back there.
Right, Mysterio?
The Super Mario World.
Yeah.
It was like the weird gerbil level.
Yeah, it's
Okay. I've been flipped off before, but never quite like that. What is going on? It feels so strange. Thing is upside down. What's going on?
It's the Haunted Mansion ride from Disney World. Did you ever watch that video I posted in the group chat?
It was what was it called again? Like something about
Disneyland is a dystopian nightmare.
I haven't had the chance to watch that yet.
Basically, it's just a video talking about how, like, in the modern day and age that we live in, this glorious day and age, it is now virtually impossible to, like, go to Disneyland as, like, an actual vacation for anyone with, like, who makes normal amounts of money.
The only thing bringing me down is your crummy attitude, sourpuss.
Like, I don't know too much about economics, but, like, it's basically a that's so cool.
But look, it's the menacing coming off of him.
It's menacing, and it's also Doge, somehow.
I was proud of that one last night.
Yeah, it works good.
Back to normal at last. Looks like that chute is my only way down.
The video was basically explaining how, like, yeah, there's no, like, way to plan a normal trip to Disney World.
Here I come.
You pretty much have to have, like, a plan for everything. Purchase a fast pass.
Yeah.
I think I've lost some weight.
Otherwise, you're just gonna spend an arm and a leg.
I need to
Well,
figure out
that's
how
the
to
thing.
get
You still have to spend an arm and a leg, and you have to, like, stick to a strict schedule all the time. Nothing at Disney World can be spontaneous anymore.
Nuts. 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 Hey, Mysterio.
Nuts.
Nuts. Nuts. D's nuts.
Man! The soldier is a spy!
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Nuts. No, seriously. Fighting these guys leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
So these guys are a separate texture, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so I just copied and pasted the regular suit texture.
Hold on, I have a meme here somewhere. Nuts.
No, what?
I have a meme here I want to post when it comes to, like, video game mirrors.
You wear pointy ears to side.
I'm literally about to steal this from Joel, but,
Nuts.
He's one of the best guys to steal from. He's got the funniest memes out of the whole Fine Sauce crew.
yeah, exactly.
Fuck. Fuck! It's literally like the movie! They had a scene like this in Far From Home, if you remember. Where Spider-Man had to fight, like, 20 versions of himself and he got trampled.
Soon I will reshape this whole city to my will.
Oh my god, the dog is up there. It's
It's only a matter of time before this crackpot actually hurts someone.
ah!
Fucking Windows File Explorer really sticking it out for me, being like, oh, let me take forever to search for this one fucking file. Searching by titles of file names is so hard. I can't wait to check out what Mint Linux looks like. Anyways, if you want to pause real quick.
Hold on, we're almost done. We're almost done the mission. I'm almost dead, Wolly.
But yeah, I'm just gonna show off the meme here for stream at least while this is going. Alright, so for mirrors in video games, for lawful good we have ray tracing, expensive but mostly accurate. Neutral good, rendering the room twice. Old reliable. Chaotic good, window to adjacent bathroom. Funny in multiplayer.
Wait, did you put down, what about the fucking the cursed Persona 3 knowledge?
Where do you see that?
Looks
I
like
didn't
I
see that.
found
In
the
the...
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, do you remember the cursed Persona 3 knowledge? Where it's like there's a duplicate of every model for every scene.
Oh yeah, that's not what this is about, but yeah.
A hologram. Why should I be surprised?
You may have foiled my plans this time, Spider-Man.
Yeah, just to like clarify that a bit more. Basically, every other cutscene in Persona 3 FES had to like duplicate a model because the devs like fucked up their engine so bad.
Yeah, I think it was like they couldn't call another model that was being used elsewhere into the game, depending on the engine or how they had it coded.
No, so I'm thinking what it was is like every other scene that was like unique to like a cutscene area of the game, like separate from the gameplay map that you go to. Each one of those has like a copied model. So anytime like you're outside the school in that cutscene, it's a different model. And every time you're like in the C's headquarters with Revolver Jesus Betrayal talking to you.
Well, apparently there's hundreds of variations of just the same person.
If I never see another carnival as long as I live, it'll be too soon. I wonder where Mysterio got to.
So anyways, lawful neutral with mirrors in video games. Parallax corrected cube maps. Guess I'm a vampire. True neutral, regular low res cube map.
I have a feeling I'm gonna run into Mysterio.
Foggy up in here. Chaotic neutral, shattered mirror texture. The coward's way. Lawful evil, screen space reflections. That's not how mirrors work. Because the screen space reflections move along with the camera instead of like the opposite. But yeah. Neutral evil, render target texture. You place a camera like 1 pixel in front of the mirror, and then the mirror texture itself is just like.
It's just a mirror.
It's not a mirror. It's like a weird video feed. So if you get too close up to the mirror, your face fills the whole fucking mirror.
Stay back!
And chaotic evil is like a bad photo texture.
I forget the way they taught us in college. I think it involved basically oh, we're dead. It involved having a camera, an invisible camera in front of an object that you reflected, and then the reflection would display what the camera is seeing.
Yeah, I think that's what the render target texture is.
The only issue with it is it doesn't show it like a mirror. It shows it like where you would be, and I forget how we worked around it. I think we just made it like we rotated it 180 degrees to fix it. We might have learned neutral evil, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just glad somebody out there recognized it. It's like, if we have the tech to put mirrors in video games, why not?
Well, I mean, this video game doesn't even really put mirrors in it. Like, that's the only instance where a mirror happens.
Yeah, but it's like calling out one of those instances where, like, a video game will, like, explicitly have, like, a bathroom with working mirrors.
Drop your weapons.
Shooting? I'll deal with it.
Whoa!
This was a bad idea. Take a nap, Sap.
I kind of like the chaotic neutral method, where it's like a multiplayer room, where it's just a window to like an opposite room.
What's chaotic evil?
Chaotic evil is like just a flat texture of the room.
Well, what have we here?
Fuck reflections, you're a vampire.
I'll take you on.
That's what neutral. What was it? Lawful neutral was that it was like a rotation corrected cube map.
Say goodnight, Gracie. You just lost the Spidey lottery. I'm breaking up this break-in. You rang?
Spidey, look! That person is going to fall.
Please! Hurry, Spidey!
What is he holding on to?
God.
Uh-oh.
God's like, I'm gonna let go in 13 seconds. Unless that spider menace... Oh, never mind.
Don't worry. Say,
It's Gus from Half-Life,
just
the
doing my
forklift
job.
driver.
Gus?
Yeah, the forklift driver in Black Mesa from like the intro segment.
Whoops, Dr. Octavius' demonstration.
He has a name on his name tag if you like no clip out of bounds.
Freaking superheroes. Yeah, they own the place.
I think that comment implies that the other heroes are kind of canon. Like, I know the Spider-Man 3 video game pretty much confirms Daredevil is canon to this to the video games.
It's weird because like Spider-Man called himself a superhero like self-referentially earlier in the game, like during an earlier playthrough.
Yeah.
Which is weird. That's another thing that's weird about Invincible, was that like all the superheroes are self-aware of what superheroes are.
I mean, you kind of have to be, right? Are you expecting them to not be aware of what a superhero is?
No, it's like weird that like it's weird that they still have like superhero comic books.
Oh, that. Well, I mean, Logan, if you watch Logan, like
wait,
in
what's that
universe,
texture for that arch? Go back.
in universe, the X-Men had comic books made after them, and Logan talks about it in the Logan movie.
It's that woman.
I don't know who that woman is. I genuinely don't know who that woman is. If anything, you'd know more than me.
I think I stole it from like Sluggish Moors.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
What?
Okay, those textures were in this, and I didn't know they were still frames of that cutscene, so I replaced it with the memes.
Lanket, I told you.
Thank you for coming,
that the fucking each individual frame of the rendered cutscenes for the MP4s end up like rendering as individual frames. They get like quantized out.
You think I'm gonna find the others eventually?
Well, I mean, yeah, if they got dumped. I mean, you could always try saving the game before cutscenes and then like redumping them. This is why he made these, just so that he could put this machine together.
Yeah, he made this, like, Nobel Prize-winning machine to help put together a Nobel Prize-winning machine.
What a jerk-off.
But he doesn't even, like, draw the attention to the arms. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, fuck those.
He's just doing this out in the open.
Yeah, he's in a really big penthouse, middle of New York.
Nothing to be alarmed about.
Like, while you were looking away.
What? Get out of here, you maniac! Rosie! No!
Her death in the game is so much more tame. In the movie, shards of glass pierce her skull. Like...
Well, I mean, we already had, like, a lamp falling on some guy's eye socket.
Oh, man. I have to hurry. The container...
Oh, it's Skeletor?!
Time to settle these.
Why is it sheesh in the fucking Supreme letters?
I don't fucking know, man. Okay, this thing has a pattern.
Nope, that's the placebo effect. Sorry, Lanket.
No, it does. It does have a pattern.
No, this mission's complete bullshit. Everybody knows that.
I have to be careful.
No, I've seen the Oni Plays Let's Play, alright?
Almost got it. Only one terminal left.
Did this texture get replaced yet? No. I wonder what it could be.
It's gonna trick me. Yeah. There we go.
I did it.
Half-Life sources, Half-Life sources, Half-Life source.
It sounds like an ambulance is coming.
That's all it is. That's all you wrote. Half-Life sources, Half-Life sources, Half-Life source.
I was trying to write Half-Life source is good.
The city didn't get blown up. Poor Rosie.
Femboy cat's in the background.
Anything I can help with?
I didn't think it'd take us that quick.
There are machines going crazy and shooting at people.
Machines?
What does he have on his coat?
I'm not worth your trouble, really.
Oh, it's the aliens.
Panic. I'll deal with it.
Also, the thing on his coat was like Jesus playing basketball with Satan.
I was gonna guess it was like a Marvel poster.
Bam! Thought I would. Octavius must be
Hey,
devastated.
I'm driving here.
I hope he's okay. Problem?
That didn't look good at all. A bunch of armed thugs were marching into that cafe.
What?
Ooh, and they look mean.
Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck?
This is a robbery.
This is worse than open mic night.
This can happen?
Coffee drinking evildoers. Are you sure they
Pizza parlor is getting robbed?
No, there's a store. Like, do you remember how I asked you a few days ago, like, the green, like, what the fuck are the purpose of the green things?
What green things?
The buildings, so you can just enter. Like, do you remember how we, like, when I walked into the bank in one of the
Oh yeah,
test
there's just
walkthroughs?
there's just like a whole building there, even though nothing happened. You're trying to figure out like what is the purpose of this building?
Yeah, apparently they have a purpose. A very rare occurring purpose, but a purpose. Oh, so that's a Papa John's ad, I think.
Was that
All
Cuphead
over.
in the background of the store?
We'll go back and check in a second.
If the car doesn't get away.
Shit. How? There we go.
You guys are in trouble now. Run for it!
Now we can let that other guy go.
Jeez Louise, there's always something in this.
I wasn't counting how many blocks away it was.
It's just over here. Wait, what the? Oh, it's people bowing to Among Us at that anime con in Toronto.
And they're all just fine again. So there's Papa John's, there's
Astolfo holding Courage the Cowardly Dog.
There's Knuckles.
I think that's not Astolfo. That's an E-boy. Knuckles.
God, I wish that were me. No,
God, I hate women.
Oh. Knuckles being based.
I didn't want to say it, but you know.
There's Master Shake Cuphead.
Wait, where did you see that?
Right there. The green part on the back of the bar.
Oh!
Right there.
Oh!
Like
I didn't even
you
notice
dumbass,
that.
use your eyeballs.
I didn't even notice that. I put that. I honestly, that blended in too well.
That was like the first thing I saw.
My purse!
Here you go.
I can't believe
That was a bit overpowered, Spidey. You had a bad day or something? You know, there's apparently a Spider-Man version. There's a Spider-Man-like person in The Boys, but they're never shown.
There's a Spider-Man in the Venture Brothers.
Like, his name in The Boys is called Webweaver, but, like, he's killed off screen. Like, before the show starts, I think. From what I understand, he's Billy the Butcher's first superhero kill.
We need to bring up that one meme.
The one where he looks at the camera, like, really funny.
No, the one where... Hold on. The one that's like... Fucking... The Boys, Invincible, Watchmen, all those.
Oh, the one where it's like...
Superhero
super
bad.
There we go. Get better, okay?
Thank you, Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
Someone help!
How far up is it? Cause it... No, wait, this is the Lanket chat.
Sworn I edited their textures here.
Yeah, here it is.
Find a safer line of work. Think about a career change.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
You got it.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Thank you, man. Oh yeah, it's been 1 year since I started working at the movie theater.
It's weird. Oh, wait, since you like stopped working there?
No, since I started working there.
I thought you got a new job.
Yeah, but I didn't leave the theater because the theater's part-time. and
Oh,
they're
you're
pretty
working
flexible.
multiple jobs?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have an interview on Monday though for another job that I might leave my. Because right now I'm not trying to dox myself, but I work at one of like the biggest coffee brands in Canada right now. It's a new job I just got. But if this new job that my cousin's boyfriend was telling me about
Dr. Connors again.
comes through and I get it and I like it, I'll end up leaving the job I just got because it pays more. It's like 18 an hour instead of 15.
So I have the meme pulled up here. Feminist narrative of how women find themselves alienated in patriarchal society for Captain Marvel. Meanwhile, The Boys is superhero bad.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Otto?
He's wearing the Devil May Cry trench coat. Hold on.
I heard on the news that
I killed them.
All right, Otto, just calm down. Let's call the police.
Police? No. No police.
I wonder when we're gonna get the tentacle textures.
Tentacles? Otto, we need to get you help.
We gotta make them like green or red or something.
Get away from me, you traitor.
With the decal I put, it looks really fucking good.
Turn me into the police.
With your face on it.
Is this how you repay my...
It looks like you're deranged. Yeah, it looks like you're deranged.
The sunglasses actually fit now.
Yes, of course.
And the
That
smile.
arachnid Spider-Man. He killed Rosie. Destroyed my life's work in an
Oh,
instant.
this is my first time seeing it too.
I'll rebuild it though and kill him. It shouldn't have been like this. You're right. If I am a criminal, then I will have to act as a criminal to do what I must. I need money. Need to rebuild. For Rosie.
All right, back to the meme.
Yes, back to the meme.
Doctor Strange is a Freudian exploration of the mind in an increasingly strange world, while Invincible is superhero bad.
Dr. Connor.
But like, hold on, another fucking cutscene, really?
No.
You walked like 5 feet, Lanket. Are you done, game? Can I explain the meme? Thank you.
But I think he'll be all right now. I need to figure out what happened
All right.
to him, but I don't have any leads.
This is the comment I keep pulling
I should
up
drop
for
by the
Lanket
Daily
when I
Mail.
look at
Maybe I
this
can pick
meme.
up a lead there.
Is
Or
how the
maybe
hell
start
is
out
Doctor
with
Strange a Freudian psychology?
I never majored in psychology, Wally. I majored in game design, and I'm about to major in something else.
Freud had like all these crazy. Freud was like one of the first people to like get into psychology, and he had a lot of crazy ideas about like the psychology behind like incest and attraction to parents and stuff.
Well, I think they drop in What If at some point, or in one of the movies, like that Doctor Strange was a believer of the Freudian psychology.
I think that they were trying to go with like the id, ego, and super ego thing, which is like kind of believable.
Yeah, I think that's what it's implying. They're not implying that he wanted to fuck his mom or his sister. Which, by the way...
Those are like the two main ones
is-
that people know from Freud.
He mentions in the sequel, for those who haven't seen it, Doctor Strange in the MCU did have a sister, and he references that like she died when they were very young.
Shit, I should have said like look at the window reflections on the building textures. I wanted to see if like they were all
Any chance I
misaligned.
can get in to talk to Mr. James?
They were misaligned on purpose.
All right.
I did
He's in a
some
meeting
like
with
that.
Robbie, but it's nothing important. Go ahead in.
Octavius.
These pussies need to anytime they bring up Freud again, these pussies need to like actually do what Freud set out to do and like write a story where a guy wants to have an attraction to his mom.
Parker. That Fruit Loop physicist went nuts. Killed the doctors who were working on it.
Anyways, continuing the meme. I'm not showing any more cutscenes. Existential masterpiece on mankind's struggle and triumph against cosmic forces beyond them. And Avengers Endgame, which like that point wasn't even brought up in Infinity War Endgame. That was in Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Endgame and Infinity War were more like trying to stop. Like, by Infinity War, everyone was super fucking cocky because they were like, oh yeah, whatever. Like, it's just... They treated Thanos like a Saturday morning villain. At least most of them did, because they always won,
Can things
right?
get any worse? Nope. Wait.
I guess I kind of get that because like Iron Man immediately calls the gravity guy Squidward.
Yeah, and then the whole thing about like Iron Man just refusing to help, like acting like he can take them all on his own, which is fucking stupid. Like that's an actually retarded idea. Oh, I don't think I can say that on Twitch. Shit. That's an actually stupid idea. But
yeah. It's like he never grew past the mentality that he had from Age of Ultron when Scarlet Witch, the biggest villain of the series, arguably, like gave him that vision.
when Thanos took that vision away. No ha-has? Okay.
No, I'm still just trying to think of, like... I'm still trying to think of, like, how badly Wanda ended up fucking herself over in, like, so many ways, and then just continued to double down.
Sorry I'm late.
Peter, don't be sorry. I was just worried about you. Thank you for taking the time to help
Also,
me.
that painting didn't show up on stream anyway.
Let's go in.
We still got the meme pulled up. Anyways, Captain America. I think this is the third one. Winter
If
Soldier.
it has Iron Man.
How about your loan, Mrs. Parker?
No, yeah, it was Winter Soldier because it was like the Metal Gear Solid plot one.
Oh my god, look at the henchmen!
Oh my god.
Holy shit! They look great! Holy shit!
They look amazing. They look like Batman henchmen.
Your boy is quite the hero.
They do look like they look like Batman henchmen. Shit! Shit! We just started!
The fucking icon for Wally being Mime and Dash.
Still, not one for which I am wholly unprepared.
He's like, wait a minute, it's been you this whole time, hasn't it?
With the music and his voice line popping over the background, for a second I thought like one of his voice lines was just ripped straight from the movie.
Lucky for you, I pulled my punch.
Shut up, Spider-Man. We all know that Spider-Man pulls his punches. We all know that Penis Parker was Spider-Wave. It wasn't that exciting of a reveal at the end of Far From Home.
His name's canonically Lyle, if you wanna get technical.
We're not going with the meme route for the naming then?
No. I had that name picked out for a while.
Can I still use that line in the dub when we get
Yeah, you can call him Penis Parker, and he's gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? My name's Lyle! Fuck!
We gotta have him saying like, the tentacles are fucking with my brain.
I don't have time to bother with you.
The tentacle hentai has burrowed its way into my brain. I've read too many comic books. In Dojo.
Not Silver Chariot! Silver
I've read
Chariot,
too many
don't hear
depressing dojins at this point.
Well,
Do you even realize,
join the
Penis
pod.
Parker, how
Even you
Emergence
can't stop me,
ends?
Spider.
It's the most depressing shit ever.
You fool. I've seen the JoJo ending. You have to look on the brighter side, Wally.
Coming at ya.
Yeah, that's it. That's the canon ending. Is that like Spiderwave is like, what? No, that's not the real ending. It's like, wait, what? It's like in this universe, the JoJo ending was like the actual canon.
Yeah, it was like Araki got to.
You forgot to read the last 2 chapters in the pages.
You forgot to read the last chapter. It gets better. They play roundabout.
Josuke ends up healing the girl. Oh, if only I would have known from the start, I wouldn't have gone on this whole depressive rabbit hole.
Maybe I would have been normal.
Dying.
Oh god, he's suddenly gained so much speed.
So much crushing bitrate. Maybe I would have been normal. Does like a fucking starts like twitching his face.
I hope for your sake that he cares
A
more
normal
for your
boy.
life than he did for Rosie's.
Daddy.
Daddy, I'm not normal.
Anyways, last entry in the meme. Defensive superheroes as trustworthy individuals against corrupt government forces. Meanwhile, Birdman is superhero bad. Which, like, I'm not sure what Birdman is.
Neither am I.
Watchmen was like I saw before Invincible. Watchmen is really good.
You'll be alright now.
And of course, as finally the conclusion I can come to after this long is that one, they're clearly picking sides, picking their battles. 2, they're like summarizing a lot when it comes to these, because like all the counter arguments they have here for superhero bad are like these stories are way more intricately written than like most Marvel movies end up being.
It depends on who's writing and who's directing, though, too.
Because it's like, I could easily make the same fucking, like, jab at Marvel movies saying that, like, oh, all Marvel movies are just monologuing followed by, like, fight action scenes followed by more monologues until they beat the villain.
Do you want to know where that template came from?
Where?
So,
Was it DC?
It spawned from Scorsese's take on superhero films. So basically, it was like an MCU fan responding to Scorsese saying Marvel films should not be considered cinema. He was like, somebody was like comparing those Marvel movies.
You watch it in a movie theater. It is cinema. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, but like here was the comparison. So they took all of his movies and just called them mob flick.
Mob flick.
And then like, yeah, and then gave the descriptions that you're reading now for the movies.
So, what the hell kind of genre is mob flick if it's not cinema?
Cinema's not a genre, Wally.
That's what I'm saying, though. Is like, what about, like, it sounds like he's trying to describe it as, like, some other new thing, so what the fuck is it? What is mob flick, Scorsese?
What is a mob flick?
Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the, what's that guy's name? The super
Where's
cut.
the money, shithead?
What was that one, the Schneider cut?
Snyder cut? Yeah. That really shitty cut that, like, I will go on record and say it was bad. It's good for a first-time watch, but that's it. Like, it's not
It's good if you've never
rewatchable.
watched anything else from the DCU, I'm guessing.
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear the news about the DC EU?
They're resetting it again?
Yeah, but, so it started with... So Batgirl was a movie that was filmed fully and it was in production. It was like, or in post-production, sorry. And they just, it was getting ready to be released on HBO Max and in theaters. Out of nowhere, the person that's currently in charge of the creative, I think the producer of DC's film studio, out of nowhere canceled the film with the approval of executives, and then they've announced that they're doing a 10-year plan that's similar to the Marvel Studios planning for the DCEU, and it's going to, and like apparently the kickoff is going to be Joker and Batman that have already come out. Like that's considered the beginning.
Didn't they already have a The Batman movie with Patrick Bateman?
You mean Robert Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, that's,
so that guy's just
like,
not.
That's what I mean. No.
The
like,
movie they
that
just
movie's
made
canon.
isn't canon anymore.
No. They're saying that movie's canon, and so is Joker from 2019. Like those are the first two movies.
Haven't they been trying to say that with like what was it, the cut? What was his brain?
Snyder?
Work. The Snyder. Thank you.
Jesus Christ, Wally. Yeah, so Snyder, everyone was like praising, saying, "Oh my God, Zack Snyder's like the blueprint." He's They suck his dick all the time, like for real.
Weren't they saying though that like in the Snyder cut they're gonna have Joker 19 in there?
I wonder what's on TV right now.
No, it was Suicide Squad Joker that was in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought people were saying like he was saying that like, oh, we live in a society, and that was the draw of the movie, even though it was literally just a bait line.
Yeah, that's what Suicide Squad Joker says in the movie. But he also says, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker also says that in Joker 2019. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor, but he's a fucking weird dude. Like,
he's just a weird dude in general.
Yeah, like, if you've heard some of the shit, like, he's trying to advocate for, it's very, like, whoa, bro. Like, people are in prison for a reason. Let's just say that. He's advocating for, like, to release his brothers and sisters, but, like, people, like, he like, him as an actor is great. Him as a person's kind of off the rails.
His, like, siblings did some, like, really outlandish shit that landed him in prison, and now he's just wanting to see his siblings out again, even though he doesn't, like, fully comprehend what they did wrong.
No, I think he means literally, like, he doesn't mean it literal, like, his siblings are in prison. Like, he's calling,
he's just calling people...
He's calling old people in prison his brothers and sisters.
So it's literally just like the generalized term. Because that was my first guess, but then I was like, alright, he's got to mean like something more specific. No, he's literally just like going straight to like activism rhetoric.
Yeah, pretty much. He does that every time he makes a new movie.
He's like,
so that it
this
gets out
video,
there.
this movie shall be advocating for. Wait a minute, can you go back to the map real quick? I want to see if we can see any eyeball textures.
I have to zoom out for that. I think.
I don't think we can see
No.
it through the bitrate anyways. Your stream's been dying.
It says this is a store, but I don't know where the store. Where the fuck is my Spidey Power Store, man? I need to buy my. Oh, it's right here. Where the fuck is it back here?
It was hidden in the closet.
Why is it in the closet, Wally? Why is it in the closet? Like
Maybe
meat for, like-
Spiderwave is in the closet. Oh, spicy character development.
Maybe. I haven't gotten that far with his
Character
relationship.
was gay the entire time. Ooh, we
I
should.
had-
We should make
I
this a
had-
primary character trait.
No.
What's
I had an idea for a while where Lyle Spiderwave lived on his own, or like rented from a friend's couch because he was too broke to actually rent an apartment in New York fucking city.
And he developed like a broship with him or something.
Yeah, it's like a dude that like he's been friends with for a while that he has a broship with, but he secretly fucking despises because like. And his roommate, like, even though they're like familia friendships,
so like
they both kind of hate each other.
An anime rivalry.
Yeah, but it's not like they don't know they hate each other. Like, they both they both genuinely care about each other, like brothers would. They're not brothers, of course, but like behind closed doors, they don't really like each other.
But yeah, it's like as soon as they get out of earshot, like. One of them's like, oh, that guy's so fucking annoying.
They never talk shit about each other though, because they do genuinely care about each other. It's just that like when they're alone, away from each other, they appreciate let's just say they take the
appreciate
time.
their own lives.
Yeah, but they go out of their way to like comment saying my life is so much better without them around. And I was gonna have like the roommate either like eventually become a villain, but not like one of those cliches where it's like he doesn't know like his friend is the hero. It was gonna be one of those instances where it's like he becomes a villain after he knows, and it's not for a while. You know? Like if this were a show, it'd be like season 2. Yeah, I'm Spiderwave. Oh my god. No wonder you stay up at night. It's like your eyes are fucking sensitive as all shit. It's like you're always awake at night and you're always asleep in the day. No wonder you can't land a job or anything. Like a normal job. He's always working night shifts and all that.
I might have to like end the stream for Spiderwave soon, just because like the bitrate for like the last 10 minutes has been atrocious. Ever since like before the fight with Doc Ock robbing that bank.
Usually, that ends up happening if you stream long-term on Wi-Fi.
What is that? Is that the boys?
That's, Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver, but gender-bent.
Oh.
So 2 of them have titties. One of them has a penis.
Magnetus.
Magneta.
Magnetrix. Maggie, what you doing here? Why you got all these metal things going on?
Hope your insurance is paid up.
You shouldn't joke about that, Spider-Man. That's real. Like, people gotta pay
Hope your insurance is paid up. What does this say?
Well, you forgot
Gaslighting is not real, you're just crazy. Wait, what does that say? That's it? That's the meme? That was just someone's political opinion.
Somebody forgot to install Counter-Strike Source. We're getting a lot of good memes in this area.
I think one of you left your lights on outside.
I don't even know what area we're in. I never explore this part of the game.
That's it? That was the meme? That was just cropped hentai.
That was just porn.
That was just gay sex.
That was just two men having gay sex. I love that one because it's like fucking femboy memes or all that shit. It's like
half of the memes. We should have replaced that one with that one, anyways. Be like, that's it. That's the mod.
That's it. That's it. It was just an acid trip.
No, it was just gay sex the entire time.
We doomed.
This is gonna look horrendous in the VOD.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At least
you're not gonna be able to tell what's crushed bitrate or not.
At least like past the part of Doc Ock. We haven't even been streaming that long. It's only been about like an hour 40.
Yeah.
Robots?
At least you made the compromise with like Spiderwave's costume. Initially, it used to be like solid white almost looking. Whereas
yeah,
like, Lanket was telling me like, no, dude, it's yellow.
Gradient.
It's like
yeah, and in the day it looks, in the daytime it looks solid white.
Whereas like now it kind of looks like you took like the magic wand tool, went back over the yellow part, and darkened the gradient a bit with a brush.
Oh no! All I did was apply a better gradient.
It didn't even look like a gradient before. It just looked like solid white.
Like maybe yeah, maybe I didn't have a gradient before. That might have been it. The intention was to have a gradient on it from the start, though, to imply that it's like living light.
Like it has like the cringiest conversations when it comes to tech, because it's like I'm trying to describe the steps of like something like, oh man, this is interesting. How'd you pull off this effect in Photoshop? Did you do this, this, and this? And he's like, oh no, I actually did this process instead. And by the end of the conversation, I just end up being infuriated because either he ends up agreeing with me and saying like, yeah, that's what he did, and he just didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, or he has no idea what I'm talking about, and he thinks to like shove a meme in there at the end of a response because it comes.
I want the kids' NBA scholarship. That's this texture?
What does that even mean?
I think I was like chatting with you at the time and I misspelled it, but it came out so fucking good at the end.
A random picture of a dude.
Probably. I think that's the developer. One of the developers.
Uh-oh. It's already starting. I'd better get down there fast if I want to avoid getting fired again.
Anyways, yeah, I can't understand Wolly all the time when he's like, oh, did you do this, 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 and this? And I'm just like, nah, bro, I just used the paint tool and I said bibbity bop. You're like, that's what I said, Lanket. It's like, oh, well, then why didn't you say it? If that's what you meant, then why didn't you say it?
Ever since the fucking Has-Been Hotel YouTube poops, I've just been like getting increasingly meta. And now it's like anytime I introduce somebody to like a piece of software and like try to like explain the meta jokes to them, it's like, no, Lanket, you see, it uses the default font for if you were to just click the thing, and that's why it's hilarious if you use the program. Because it's like, you should know by the experience of the tools that you use how lazy and hilarious and meta this is. Meanwhile, like, it's just like, I commissioned this guy to do a thing for me. It's like, God damn it, Lanket.
So what's the hunk's superpower?
He threw a football on the moon.
Uh-huh. Red is easily impressed, isn't she? Shouldn't you try to find somebody more your speed?
Just what I needed. Love advice from a thief.
Are you still sore about that statue? I gave it to the cops already. I was just having some fun with you. You look kind of cute, trying to figure out what happened back at that warehouse. Anyway, my original point was, Why are you still bothering with a normal girl? Normal is boring.
Normal is half my life. At least it's supposed to be.
Why? I mean, seriously. Why settle for being some schmo when you can be a superstar?
Well,
forget it. I was gonna tell you about Shocker.
This is literally just Batman movies, Catwoman.
What about him?
Yeah, it's just the
Except more
difference is
toned
Spider-Man. Well, I mean, Spider-Man doesn't marry Black Cat in most. I don't think in any version.
Trust me, kicking his heavily padded
Wait,
butt.
They never
Batman
end up
marries
together.
Catwoman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably right. Let's go.
They eventually Catwoman goes from villain to anti-hero
In
to
what?
just straight up wife of Batman.
I thought Catwoman was always an anti-hero. And also, what interpretation do they get married? Is this like a comic run?
The mainline, yeah, the mainline comics, and in a bunch of like the animated movies too.
We need to pull up the meme of like, oh, when it comes to like the comic book industry and you want to start with the series, it's like, oh, where do I start? Well, you could start with like the 2016 release, the original 1997 release, or you know, there's like the most recent TV series they're coming out with it, and it's like you ask somebody like, hey, where do I start with the manga? And they're like, chapter 1, bro.
Chapter 1. Me. Where do I start with JoJo, Wally? Part 1, bro.
How God intended.
How God intended. Part 1, Volume 1. I hate when I now genuinely despise people that tell others to skip parts 1 and 2 of JoJo. I fucking hate when they say that.
Lanket's out for blood. Oh my god.
Like, no, for real. Like, the first moment I had where it pissed me off after understanding completely was the first weekend I was at my Nana's, because you know about the situation, I told you. Doesn't need to be explained in full. I'll just simplify it. My cousin, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's best friend were over. We're all getting stoned and drunk, having a nice time. I literally called off work just so I could have fun with them because I was having a shitty weekend. And they're like, oh yeah, what anime do you watch, Lance? And I said, oh, well, like, I'm watching JoJo right now. I just finished part 3, or I'm on part 3 right now. And dude's like, oh, like, I couldn't get into it. I'm like, oh, why is that? And he's like, because part 1's so fucking boring. And I'm like, okay, we're fighting. Like, we're actually fighting. And, so he's asking me, like, oh, like, what do you mean? It's good? And I said, yes, it's good. And he's like, it's shit after episode 3. And I said, bro, that's when it picks up. You're a casual.
Get casual filtered, fuck.
That's what I said. I told him, I literally, because you and another buddy of mine who calls himself Rookie in this like Gmod server I play.
I wonder if I can
he
say
was like
on Twitch.
Probably.
Well, I mean, we're still live so far.
I don't know how you found me.
Look at that.
It's the Joker.
It's Liam does stuff.
You look different somehow. Have you been reupholstered?
Still a comedian, huh?
Come on, Spider. Let's
I like this cutscene, how it implies that they met before.
What, Spider-Man and Shocker?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the first game.
Is that Spider-Man Return of Shocker?
No, it's Spider-Man the movie game 2002.
I was looking in the Twitch listing, and there was
How's the tire mascot game working out?
there was a listing for Spider-Man Shocker's Return or something like that.
Oh, so that's Electro's Return or something.
Oh, Electro. I forgot.
Return of Electro. Oh, this texture is different. But yeah, basically the game based off of the first movie is canon to the other games based off of the movies.
This map you're fighting in right now looks like a TF2 map.
It kind of does. Anyway, so yeah, I fought my my cousin's boyfriend's best friend because he said JoJo Part 4, like Part 1, was bad after Episode 3. And then he just dropped the anime entirely because of it. And I said that's like when it gets like really good. Like, first 3 episodes of Part 1 are amazing, but all of Part 1 is just really good.
I've been meaning to ask, how's your absorbency
Are the lights in this room purposefully dipping?
Yeah, it's every time he uses that power, like it's a shockwave. He's literally the shocker.
It's yeah, it's like kind of also hard to tell too with like the bit rate. Do you think you could real quick, like pause the game, like restart the Discord stream?
Yeah, I can do that.
See if that fixes anything. Oh yeah, that looks way better.
Are you wearing a girdle?
So far, at least. And no, I think it's starting to dip again. Oh well. There's gonna be so many people who find this and they're gonna be fucking furious.
What, playing this?
No, just the bitrate. The fact that, like, we're doing, like, some stream reception bullshit where, like, you're streaming to me on Discord.
Fuck! Nope. Stop it.
How's the tire mascot gig working out?
You're both, like, one sliver of health apart from each other.
Are you wearing a girdle?
Shit!
Shocker, please make an effort.
Careful, Cat. You'll hurt his feelings. I've been meaning to ask.
We might be done after you beat this guy.
Cat! You okay?
He just leaves?
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
dick.
he runs
He
off.
just caught me off guard. I'll be ready for him next time. Listen,
I really liked watching the Batman movies.
See ya.
We still have to watch the last one.
You're right.
Batman and Robin. Arguably the best or the worst one, depending on who you ask.
Okay.
Just kidding. Everyone says it's the worst.
I mean, each one kind of gets, like, crustier as they go along.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What
Most
is
games...
this?
Most played games by
Have to
state.
check on Cat later.
This is...
Is this just, like, completely made up?
It's bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's completely bullshit.
The thing is in Alaska, of course. It is. Half-Life is in Arizona, or not Arizona.
Blue Shift specifically.
Blue Shift is in Super Mario World. Xenoblade Among Us. Grand Theft Auto is in Florida. Vice City, oh, of course. Hold on, what's... Alright, Wyoming is... Shit, I can't see through the pixels. Fuck.
Fucking Left 4 Dead is Pennsylvania.
Walk up and to the right a bit, just so I can get a clear picture. Fortnite is in California, fucking course it is. Left 4 Dead is in... What is that? North Virginia? I don't think that's real.
Fucking Bolt the movie game
is in Connecticut. Sonic Unleashed and Batman, the Arkham game, one of the Arkham games.
Okay, so like, what's the game played by your state the most?
Skyrim?
Is it really Skyrim?
Right next to Dark Souls.
That actually hits the nail on the head really fucking hard. This might be real, dude.
That's the thing. It's like the longer you stare at it, the more you start to question yourself. Let's get away.
This might be real, Wolly. This might be real.
No, it can't be. We gotta leave now. Like it.
I don't know, man. That might be real.
We can't keep looking at it.
Please save. the last file on the bottom because
actually
I never made it this far.
Actually, yeah, I think.
That's a really good fucking picture.
I'm going to be ending the stream here and starting to go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta. Why is chaotic evil just what? What? Alright, yeah, I gotta like. I'm still a bit hungry, but hold on. Okay. Yeah, I gotta eat some food. I'm a bit hungry. I didn't eat much today. I only ate when I got home from work. And that was around the time I first called you today. At like 6 o'clock.